No, that's the tree. The tree did that.
Oh, okay.
It's
No,
not
I
you.
didn't want to mess up your video.
No, actually, you make your video look better because you're seeing people duck down to get across the
There
tree.
you go. You got the point across.
Yeah, the point across is the tree shouldn't be in the way. There you go. You actually made the video look a lot better than it should be because City of Boston should be on top of that. The MBTA and the City of Boston, it's both of them. You know, even though it's on private property, when a tree goes over the fence, it's now yours. That's how it works. They could ask Wentworth to do it, but Wentworth don't really have to cut that tree down because this tree's on city property at this point. Let's give City Hall a call and see how they respond to a tree that's hanging over their sidewalk. And we'll monitor to see how long it takes them to cut this tree down. Always got to document stuff like this. Everybody has to kind of go around this tree.
Thank you for calling Boston 311, the city's 24-hour constituent call center. Please hold and your call will be answered momentarily.
Over here on Ruggles Street. Right at the stop called Wentworth. Hello? The City of Boston 311 has been known notoriously to be hanging up on you when you dial the number. Like, if they can't get a service fix like that, I mean, that's horrible. I guess I gotta call them back because, like, if you dial, you try calling 311, and more often than not, the phone just drops all by itself. The other day I tried to call it, it was out of service. The 311 business was out of service. No. Hey, who reports the tree on top of the, who's supposed to report that tree? You gonna do it? No, he ain't gonna do it. He's just giving you the thumbs up, but he ain't gonna report it. If that was the case, they would report that tree a long time ago. Hello?
Boston 311, how can I help you?
Yes, I'm over here on Ruggles Street, right at the Wentworth T-stop, bus stop. And there's a tree that's hanging right on top of the bus awning.
Sorry, I can't. I'm having a hard time hearing you. I got Ruggles.
Okay, you know where Ruggles Street is, right?
Yeah?
Okay, there's a bus stop called Wentworth, right on Ruggles Street, where the 47, the 19, and number 8 bus go. There's a tree that's a branch that's laying right on top of the bus shelter.
Okay. So did it break off the tree or?
Well, it's broken. It's kind of cracked at the branch of the tree, but it's laying on top of the shelter.
Okay. And that's, what's the cross street? Ruggles and what?
Ruggles and Huntington would be the closest cross street.
Ruggles and Huntington. All right. I'll put it in.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
You bet, man. Take care.
All right. So I didn't bother to get a case number. I'm assuming that they're gonna do their due diligence and take care of this as soon as possible. Send out Boston Public Works to remove a branch of a tree. Just so you can't see it from here. If I back up a little bit, you probably can see it. If you look at it from this angle, you kind of could see. It's not doing too much justice. So even the bus goes by, he's hitting the branches. How long you think that tree will stay there? How long you think that will last? Maybe a couple of days? No? We'll see how long it lasts. I mean, somebody should be on top of it. I shouldn't have to go down and report this kind of stuff. As soon as the first MBTA bus that goes by and sees that, technically that's an obstruction of the roadway too. That should have been reported a long time ago. Now the T can come down and do the same thing because technically this is their bus shelter that's, you know, for the passengers. So the T can do it. Wentworth could do it if they wanted to. They don't have to do it, even though there are trees on that side. But definitely the City of Boston can do it for no question at all. So all three people can take a part in this. Wentworth can cut it down from here because it is theoretically their tree. The T can cut it, or the city of Boston can cut it. And somebody should do it. Like I said, you can't really see that part where it broke at, but if I zoom in close enough, you might be able to see it. It's right, it's that little speck of wood right there. That's where it broke from. So that whole thing got to be taken down. I'll give you a little more footage of people ducking underneath the branches there, and all the buses that are hitting it as they go by. You know, as you can see how far it sticks out into the street. So from on the sidewalk, it sticks that much out beyond the sidewalk, which is quite a good distance. It's about almost 2 feet past the curb. Some points it's 3 feet if you look up here. So I give them, theoretically you should have 24 hours. Within 24 hours, that tree should be cut down. Maybe even sooner than that, because that's more of a safety factor than anything else. All the people have to duck when they drive through there, because you see it for yourself. They're like Public Works, right? That's BTD over there. So the buses, any big vehicle that's in this lane, pretty much is gonna hit that. And you would think that the MBTA would at least report that to their dispatchers. So that means that no city public officials have driven down the street today. And if they have driven down the street, they didn't report this. And that doesn't mean just public works. That means anybody who works for the city of Boston. If you work for the city of Boston and you see something wrong within the city of Boston, it is your duty, more or less your responsibility, to report it to the authorities to be. If you expect citizens to do it, you definitely should hold the employees up to a higher standard. Because they always say, you see something, you say something. Well, if that's the case, if it goes for civilians, it should go for workers as well. Well, they got the green line running again, at least on this tracks for now. I seen the first, well, I don't know if it's the first. I see a green line trolley train on the tracks on Huntington. So maybe they finished their operation they had over here. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to multitask at the same time. So it looks like the green line is running. Not sure if that's a test route. Oh no, there's actually passengers on it. So the green line is up and running. Matter of fact, they didn't have to even really interrupt the green line in reality. They only did it just to act like they're doing something. I think those repairs could have been done on the weekend, and without interrupting it during the week, if they planned it the right way and did it the right way. It all depends on who's planning it too. You get guys that plan stuff the wrong way, and they, well, that's another story. they do that for a particular reason. I've been talking to people, and I kind of figure out why they do that now. It's to make the job seem like it's bigger than what it really is. And those who don't know think it's a big job, and it's really not a big job. It's a kind of moderate job. Who's beeping the horn and why? There's no traffic can move anywhere. You can't beep the horn, there's no way to go. So the green line is back and running. I'm not too sure when they actually opened it back up. It must have been just this week or the last week, because it wasn't running the week before. It had to be this week. Alright guys, I'm gonna head up out of here. Guess I'll catch you guys on the next one. And that's Porter.